speaker number 3, Bev Burns. What a perfect day to die. What a perfect day to die, Bev Burns.
Mr. Contest Chair, fellow Toastmasters, and guests, I have to make an immediate disclaimer. I don't want to die today. I don't want to. But I want to share with you an experience where I thought those very words so loudly that they banged against my skull. It was about 3 weeks ago, and I had a new house cleaner come to my house, and I came home and I walked in the back door and it was sparkling. My house was so clean. And I can remember thinking, oh my gosh, this would be a perfect day to die. Because when the paramedics came in, they would say to one another, and I picture these paramedics kind of looking like our new member, Steve. And I pictured them saying to one another, my, this woman must have been a really good housekeeper. And so I didn't want to die that day, but it made me start thinking about death. And we all wonder, I think, the circumstances in which we'll die. There's a lot of famous people in history and infamous that had really weird deaths. There was a man in Brazil who died while asleep because a cow fell through the roof and crushed him. I'm not going to tell you the circumstance, but it really happened. And go back in history. Aeschylus, the renowned Greek tragedian, he died when an eagle flying over, carrying a turtle, mistook his bald head for a rock and dropped the eagle to break it. And I have a helmet. I want to talk to you about helmets. You never know. So there's lots of really weird ways to die. But I want to bring something else up before I give you 3 reasons, 3 ways you can ensure that every day, if you have to, is a good day to die. How many of you were at Lafayette's funeral? Now, I don't know if any of one besides me at funerals sometimes remember back to those college professors. There was one professor at U of A that taught calculus. Anyone have ever had a teacher that would say, look to your right, look to your left. One of you 3 is going to be gone at the end of the year. And that is a reality. Now, I know that God is never going to give us more than we can handle unless we die of something. So I want to suggest 3 things that you can start doing today that will give you pretty good certainty that when you die, it'll be circumstances that you like. First thing is relationships. You know, research after research shows that people who nurture their relationships live a lot longer. Now, there was a famous 75-year longitudinal study done at Harvard, and it found, and they're still tracking these people that are in their 90s, that the most significant factor in health and longevity was the quality of relationships. And look around this room. Do we have a lot of quality relationships here? The second thing is to really concentrate on how we can be of service to the world. I still am motivated every day by Marie's hospice work. And just like how relationships predicts good things for us, being of service to others in a way that has meaning for us has just as dramatic results of longevity, health, and happiness. The third thing is, notice when you're happy and say it out loud and be thankful for it. Kurt Vonnegut, in one of his commencement addresses, said that he had an uncle, and his uncle, whenever the family got together, he was always like, wow, look at that sunset. If that's not the greatest sunset, I don't know what is. Wow, taste this apple pie. If this isn't the greatest apple pie. And his uncle noticed when things were good, said it out loud, and really appreciated it. Now, I believe in something that I call a reverse bucket list. Most people in their bucket list have something grand that they want to do in their future. My suggestion is to be happy and make every day good, to try to simplify as we go into this part of our life. And instead of striving for more things, status, power, whatever, to start looking at the things that really sustain us. Annie Dillard, the writer, said that the way we spend each day, of course, is the way we spend our life. So I suggest all of you, we don't know if we're going to get hit by a turtle falling from the sky, but we do know that we can work every day to make our relationships better, to say thank you and I'm sorry to people that deserve it. Ellen, I still feel bad about when I booked that flight from Mexico City that instead of taking 3 hours, had 3 stops and took 22 hours. Life is good. Appreciate every day.